All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom to the Torah strategy. I shall Allah giving the course all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh. All right, this is going to be a quick bit nice snack, man. All right, because, as much as Jake in the world, or even Jake in the truth, they wake up in the morning. They may wake up at midnight. They may wake up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Instead of praying, instead of getting this word, right? And shalom, brother Abaya, right? Khan, you're going in overtime, huh? Right? All praises. But instead of Jake getting instead of Jake praying, instead of Jake, getting this word in, right? Hey, he's getting a snack. He's opening his refrigerator. Shalom, Akim. Right? Shalom, brother Sizar. Right? So he's getting his midnight snack, bruh. So, hey, when I'm talking about midnight snack, I'm talking about this word right here, right? Because this is the real midnight snack that Jake should be eating, right? Not some damn a damn sandwich, right? At 3 a.m. Right? We're talking about this midnight snack, right? Talking about these scriptures, all right? That's the midnight snack, all right? So this is really based off the spirit too, you know. Con. Yeah. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can. Right. I'm gonna see if I can. Right. So, yeah. First, let me go to Sirach real quick. Right. Right. This is Sirach chapter 15, and verse 2. It says, "And as a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin." Right. Jake could talk to his mom, right, to his wife, hey, all night, right, all night, right. How much more your true wife, right? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. How about your true mother, right? Wisdom and knowledge and understanding, right? Come on, right. Verse 3: "With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, and give him the water of wisdom to drink." So with the bread of understanding, what she shall feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink. So we're giving you this, hey, brothers out here making videos, right, going out to the highways and hedges. We're giving our people that spiritual food, right? Because our people are spiritually hungry, right? They're spiritually famished and thirsty, right, for this word, man. So we have to give it to them. Somebody has to do it, man. And we're the mouth of wisdom, right? Wisdom and the Lord Yahweh Shah, he's using us too to feed the people, right? How do we know that? Let's go to Proverbs, right? Proverbs chapter 8, right? I'm in Psalms, right? So Proverbs chapter 8, verse 1 says, "Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice?" So wisdom is crying out, man. Brothers are making millions and millions of videos. There's thousands of brothers out, right? Into the highways and hedges. Everywhere you go, right? There's an Israelite there, right? Preaching on the word, right? It crying aloud, sparing not, right? Does not wisdom cry? This is a rhetorical question, man. Meaning that what? Yes, wisdom cries, right? And understanding put forth her voice. She standeth in the top of the high places, by the way in the places of the paths, right? I'm gonna jump down to verse 5. "O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart." All right, so that's what we're also talking, telling the spirit. I mean, it's like that's what we're also through the spirit are telling our people, right? To forsake the foolish, forsake your evil ways, right? That's the job of a watchman, a job of a prophet, right? And also to what? Feed our people with the spiritual knowledge and wisdom, understanding, right? Because our people, they're walking about, they don't know their nationality, they don't know their culture, they don't know their God. They don't know how to properly serve the Most High, right? They don't know any of that, right? So we have to show them through the Spirit. We have to show them, all right? All right, let's go to Revelation chapter 3, right? And you also have to let Yahweh Shah feed you too. By what? Studying, right? First and foremost, reading, right? But secondly, studying, right? Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. So who is this? This is Yahweh Shah. He stands at your door, and your door is your mind, right? So he stands at your door and what? And knocks. Hey, that's also Yahweh Shah calling out on these people too, calling out onto these people, right? Onto us, brothers exhorting one another, right? Hey, let's read. You know what I'm saying? Let's go study. That's also Yahweh Shah knocking too, an opportunity, right? For him to what? Let's read that. And if any man hear my voice and come and open the door, right? So you hear his voice, right? And we have heard his voice, right? The Lord said that in John. Let's go to John real quick, right? John chapter 10, right? This is John chapter 10. All right, so we're going in over mode, all right? Overdrive, all right? This is John chapter 10 and verse, let's start at verse, all right? I'm gonna start at verse 15. As the Father knoweth me, yet so now I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. So yes, of course, Yahweh Shah, he laid down his life for the sheep, man. Just like how when we go out into the highways and hedges, we lay down our lives for the sheep, right? We lay down our lives for the sheep, right? At any moment, someone could pull over, the cops could pull over, right? Pull up and just shoot us, and nobody would care. In fact, the worldly people will rejoice, man. They will rejoice in that, right? Why? Because they hate him that rebuketh at the gate, right? Verse. I'm gonna jump down to verse 17, right? I'm gonna jump down to verse 17. It says, "Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life that I may take it again," right? I'm gonna jump down to verse. This is verse 25. Yahweh shall answer them, I told you, and you believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me, right? But ye believe not, right? Salah. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I have said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And not everybody follows Yahweh Shah, right? 2 million people, what do they say, right? This is about like what? 3 billion so-called Christians in the world. They don't really follow Yahweh Shah. Are they keeping the commandments? Are they keeping the feast days? Right? And not talking about the day of Andrew. Not talking about the day of Peter. Right? What these Catholics keep. Not talking about the day of Ash or whatever, Ash Wednesday. Not talking about that. Not talking about Easter either. Right? I'm talking about the high holy days of the Bible, bro. Right? Pentecost, new moons, Sabbaths, right? Etc. All these other commandments, bro. Are they following them? Are they really doing what Yahweh Shah did? Are they going onto the lost sheep of the house of Israel? No. Right? So not everyone, well, first and foremost, right? Not everyone's the lost sheep, bro. Calm. And secondly, what? My sheep hear my voice, right? And I know them and they follow me, right? So that's the point. So, because we're Yahweh Shah's sheep, Lord willing, we don't stray away, but we have heard the Most High's voice. We have heard Yahweh Shah's voice. And so we let him, we open the door and we let him come in unto us. How? Let's go to Revelation 3 and 20 again. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me, right? Meaning that what? Guys will have, basically, you and Yahweh Shah, or basically Yahweh Shah, he's coming into your house, into your mind, and feeding you, right? Feeding you, right? So that just shows you the humility of Yahweh Shah. He's a king. He's not supposed to be feeding anybody. But guess what? He still has that, how can I say this? Humble spirit, right? For him to come into your house and feed you this true knowledge and wisdom and understanding. All right. And that's not literal either. All right. It's not literal. You're not going to actually hear Yahweh Shah open the door. Knock on the door or ring your doorbell, right? And then you kind of peep through the window and you see a man with the afro. He had a garment down to the foot, the golden paps of the golden girdle, and his head and his hairs were like wool, right? Okay, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna see that, right? You're not gonna see that. It's not literal. It's spiritual, right? It's symbolic. It's not it's metaphorical. It's not literal, right? So don't expect Yahweh Shah to come actually at your door, right? But this is Proverbs, right? Proverbs chapter, right? Oh, let me go to Revelation real quick, right? Because by now our people are being fed with not a good nourishment. We're not being fed enough, right? We're not being fed with the good stuff, right? And what's the good stuff? Well, first, let's go to Revelation to substantiate that, right? Like it. So, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 13, right? It says, and when the dragon saw that he was cast onto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And who is this woman? This woman's talking about Israel, right? And the dragon's Esau. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might flee into the wilderness, into her place. And why is she given the wings of a 2 eagle? Right? It's not actually literal, right? The eagle is just referred to in the scriptures as a swift bird, right? Let's go to Job real quick, right? Because the eagle is a very fast, quick bird, right? It's a predator, right? So it's very fast. Let's go to Job chapter, right? Job chapter 39 and verse 26. Doth not the hawk fly by thy wisdom and stretch her wings toward south? Doth the eagle mount up at thy command and make her nest on high? She dwelleth and abideth on the rock, upon the crag of the rock, in a strong place. From thence she seeketh the prey, and her eyes behold afar off. Her young ones also suck of blood, and where the slain are, there is he. So basically, the eagle is, when we look at the characteristics of the eagle, it's high and lifted up. They're always in the cliffs of the rock. That's why Esau is also referred to as the eagle, right? On a more spiritual sense, right? And also what? The eagle is very fast. So that's why basically we were fleeing, right? We were fleeing. That's what that's going into. All right, let's read that again. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. And to the women were given 2 wings of a great eagle. Why? Because we were being persecuted, right, by Esau, that she might flee into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and at times and have a time from the face of the serpent. So what is this talking about? The serpent. And who is the serpent? Esau, right? Esau feeding us with the wrong stuff, right? So we need to be, again, fed with the right stuff, man. Fed with the true knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and not the philosophies and doctrines of men, like it says, right? Eating up all the doctrines of men, right? We need to be fed with the milk, right? The good milk. This is Second Corinthians. Not Corinthians, right? Slovakia. Second Peter, right? Let's get Second Peter, right? This is Second Peter, Slovakia. First Peter, right? First Peter chapter 2, verse 2. It says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. So we're giving here the milk, right? The milk, right? The bread, the meat, right? The wine, the honey. Those are all things, those foods are all referred to as knowledge and wisdom and understanding in the scriptures, right? So we have to give people and, babes in the truth, the milk, right? We have to help each other out, you know? We have to help each other grow, right? Because in this world, all we have on a physical level, all we have is our is each other, right? As a people. But of course, overall, we have the Most High and the angels, right? And Yahushua, right? But let's go to Ecclesiastes real quick to expound more on that. Uh, Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor, right? So, one brother breaking down the scriptures, giving the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? Hey, what would be better than that? Two brothers breaking down the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? Because two is better than one, right? So go back to that, right? So we're getting this midnight snack, and it's actually midnight, right? We're getting this midnight snack, uh, eating, right? Eating, getting this knowledge, getting this knowledge, right? So we're going about 16 minutes. Okay, come. So yeah, and I'm gonna just close this out. I'm gonna close out, right? This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So yeah, also, I like to exhortate brothers, but just quick midnight snack, going into multiple stuff, right there, the spirit. And hey, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. So with that, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Shalom.